Hello and welcome to Dabbling in Journals, and today I have changed my planning inserts into this cover, which is the limited edition olive Traveller's notebook from Traveller's Company, and I have these two really lovely Traveller's Factory charms, the little pen and the little Traveller's notebook, which I think look really cute on there, and I'm using my Diplomat Flame fountain pen. So, still doing my ballet theme, and let's get straight to it. If I can find my page. Here we go. Right. So, let's start. I'm going to go to my ballet paper that Emily gifted to me, and I think I am going to use that lovely ballerina there on this page, and then I might use those ballet shoes in my meal planner. So let me just quickly cut those out. Okay, there she is, and I am just going to distress the edges. I've got my Tim Holtz Gather Twigs. Oops. And there she goes. And I want to put some washi on the page before I stick her on. And I bought some new washi tapes. And I didn't do a haul of my washi tapes because I bought them from Note and Wish, and I only bought washi tapes, and so I didn't think it was very exciting as an unboxing. I mean, it's exciting to have the washi tapes, but let me just show you. It was amazing because I put some of these washi tapes in my basket, and then I was distracted by something, and when I came back my basket had emptied itself. You know how that happens sometimes, and I was like, oh, I'll have to come back. And when I came back, they were having a sale, so I went crazy because they were a third of the price, which was really good value. So I bought lots of them. I felt a little bit bad for the company because I had been intending to pay the full price, but I probably wouldn't have bought so many then. So I chose lots of, sorry, this is where I keep my washi tape samples in the back of this. This was a memory keeping book that I was using for ages last year, and then I stopped using it, so I don't want to waste the paper, so I'm keeping my washi tape samples in here. So as I was saying, lovely muted colours, look. Irene, look at that colour. That is just this most beautiful greyed out lavender colour. And that one is kind of got a pattern. I don't tend to go for patterns very much, but I really liked that one and this one. And then again, look at that sort of ombre effect, and these are lovely colours. I love grid. As you know, I love grid, and now I've got lots of grids to choose from. And here's some blue ones. Again, a beautiful sort of greyed blue and a Christmassy one. And this one's a beach, look. I'll try and zoom in so you can see how that's a beach. So you've got your sand, and then you've got the waves and the sea. And I picked this one because of the strawberries. I thought that'd be lovely for next summer. And those are the two other ones that I bought from a different place. But yes, that's all my Note and Wish haul. So I'm just looking at my ballerina and thinking I can use some of my new washi tapes. So they're all in here, plus a few of my other favourites. You'll remember these two, also from Note and Wish, that I use all the time. But now I have all these to choose from. So exciting. So I've got this lovely pink one, and ooh, this lovely pink one. I mean, just goes perfectly. Look at that. So I'm going to put a bit of this one going down that way. It's lovely washi tape. It's not too sticky, but it's sticky enough. Let's find my grid one. I'm going to put that one there, and a bit more here. And I think I'll go and get a little bit more. I'm getting carried away. I've got so much washi now. But you probably can't see on camera, but it's got lovely gold. The little spots are gold, and they're really shimmery and lovely. So they're perfect with my little ballerina look. So I'm just going to stick her in. And I completely forgot to get out my planning stickers today. So should we do one without? There. Okay, so she's stuck in and that looks really nice, I think. I love those colours. Really pretty. So let me get my pen and think about what we're doing this week. Now, Monday, my son has been away with his grandmother and they've been to the seaside, but he is home on Monday at some point. I should think it will probably be just before tea time. So I want to write a note of that in. My daughter's still here with all her family while the kitchen's nowhere near being finished. So I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm getting very little done, but I'm loving it. It's just, especially once I've cooked the meal and I have everybody around the table, and oh, it's just such a lovely feeling to have that big family back again, even though it's hard work. So what else am I doing this week? I know on Saturday I am going to Bath. We have to catch the bus, so I'm taking my son on a journey. So the bus to Bath goes at 8 in the morning. I think my partner's going to take us to the bus station, which is this is kind of far away from here. It's in the city, and as it's so early, I think he's going to be very kind and drop us off. And then Sunday, oh my goodness, how exciting is this? I am going to a spa with my younger daughter. So spa, and we're staying overnight. So spa day, we have to arrive at 2 o'clock, and then we have the rest of that day overnight and all of the next day. So oh, that's so exciting, because I thought my other daughter's kitchen would be finished this week and a spa at the end of it would have been a lovely way to relax. But I think she might be still coming back to me at the beginning of next week as well. But never mind, I'm still going to really enjoy my spa because I haven't had a holiday this year. So I will journal about that and show you how that goes. And I know my partner's going into the office. And of course, never forget dance and karate. And do I have anything else I need to put in yet? I need to order some groceries. So and I know that I need to do dinner early on Wednesday because my daughter wants to take one of her twins shopping after dinner. So I've just put all the groceries in at dinner time. I'm going to try and do 5:30 dinner so that they can go shopping. And I think the rest of the time I am going to be spending with my daughter and my grandchildren this week. And that will fill up all of my time. So it's been really lovely, and I will miss it when it stops. Obviously, don't normally see her quite as much as this, but it's fantastic. So let me see, how shall I decorate this page? I can get my little karate stamp and pop him in. So I'm just going to use this brown ink that I've got here. I love it. Okay. I do love that karate stamp. And what else shall I do to decorate this page? Oh, I've got all the lovely things that Pat sent to me in my Happy Mail, and I've popped a lot of them in the pouch that she included. So really loving this. So let's see if I can find anything in here that would look nice, because I haven't got a lot going on, so I can decorate a bit more than usual. Ooh, I think that colour looks good with it, with this page. Might use a bit of that, and maybe that one. That might be enough for now, actually. I'm going to cut this little doily. They're not stickers, are they? They just stick on. I'm going to cut the doily in half, I think, so that I can stick it here where I haven't got too much going on. That looks nice, doesn't it? And maybe add a little bit more washi or a stick it. So let's put that one there. And that one these little pink tickets. Oh, these go so well. Look, they go so well. It's quite big. Oh, flowers go well with ballerinas, don't they? Oh, super pretty. Super pretty. Very feminine, pretty page for me. It's not my usual style, is it, guys? Oops, I'm ripping my sticker. There we go. And then I think I'll use this little stamp. Purpose is what gives life meaning. I think that's so cool. Now, what colour would look nice with that? Where's my oxblood? I always call this one oxblood. It's not actually called oxblood. It is called fired brick. And oxblood is a colour of an ink by Diamine, I think it is. And I get myself in the middle. Right, where shall I stamp you? I'm going to stamp you up here. Purpose is what gives life meaning. You have to find goals for yourself to make your own life meaningful. I really like that idea, which is a little Japanese stamp. And I have some new stamps as well. Where have I put them? Oh, I didn't get them out, so I'll have to use those next time. But I think for now, I will leave that page there. And I'm thinking it looks very ballet and very feminine and very pretty. So I'm pleased with that. Okay, so now I want to do my meal planning. And now my dog has decided that she's going to bother me. Do you want to go outside, sweetie? I wonder if she'll wait. Probably not. Right, I want to do a collage here, and in the last happy mail I got from the lovely Pat, she sent me this absolutely gorgeous paper. I mean, look at this, which, I mean, some of them, I'm thinking the pink because of my ballet theme, but which was my favourite? It's really hard to choose. I mean, look at that one, that colour. She says, she can't get to it. Absolutely gorgeous. I love orange, and I really love this one with all the like dog hair looking things in it. I had a similar one to this, but not quite as full of, is it grass? I mean, I just think these papers, they're absolutely gorgeous, Pat. I don't know where you found them, but they are lovely. And so let me think. I was going to put these ballet shoes, so let me just cut those out. And of course, this paper was gifted to me by Emily, so I was very lucky. And this beautiful ballet theme always makes me think of my daughter, who's staying with me at the moment. And if you don't have this kind of paper, you can, of course, make yourself ephemera from any magazine or whatever that you have lying around. You can cut out images, or you can print images, I guess, as long as you're not like... I don't know if that's against copyright law. I suppose you can find copyright-free images to print off and make your own ephemera. And I could fussy cut it really carefully, or like I've done here, I've just left a little white border, which makes it easier and quicker, and I don't cut off any of the image. So obviously I want to use some of this pink, beautiful pink paper, but it's not in itself going to stand out very well on that. So I'm going to use some of that at the back. So let's take a little... I'm going to take like a really long strip, I think. And how shall I do it? Just take the top off here to give it a slightly more rustic look. And then I'm going to take a different colour. Now, which one shall I do? Oh, the music paper would be good with the ballet shoes, but will that be too busy? I think that's too busy. I want like a plainer one. Oh, maybe this one here. So let's take a bit of this one. Oh, this one tears much in a kind of different way. Oh, and it goes all hairy. I love it when they do that. Do you know what I mean? When the edges, the fibres all go like hairy looking. I just think that looks so cool. And I might leave the straight edge, the two straight edges together, I'm just going to take the top off this piece. Okay, so I've got that, and then I'm going to have my ballet shoes, and then I've got this half a doily left, which I think would look really nice, and I would like to use a little bit more of that sparkling washi tape, so I think that's going to make a really nice collage. If I can find my glue stick, here it is. So let's start with the pink paper at the bottom. I think, is this the last week of my ballet theme? And I'm not going to ask you for advice on a theme for next month because I've already decided coffee. Haven't done coffee for a long time, and I love coffee. It's one of my favourite things, and Emily also gave me some lovely coffee bits, and I have all this lovely wonderful new ephemera from Pat in beautiful brown colours, which will be perfect. And I want a little bit of this pink tape, and I think I'm going to put that way round, so the pink is on the sort of beigey colour paper and the peachy colours on the pink paper. Do you know what, I think I should have overlapped it here. I know what I'll do. I will put a piece going that way. There. Oh, it looks like a T. Okay, so there's my little collage all done. I haven't distressed my pages, so I just need to do that. And I'm going to do my meal planning here. It's not very functional planning, mine, is it? It's very much like hobby, fun, decorating type of planning, but then it still keeps me organised, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'll use that one. Now, is this one a... Yep, it's a sticker. Oh, that's a really pretty sticker. I'll zoom in so you can see it. Really lovely. Okay, so meals this week. Let's do Monday, Tuesday. Why is my pen not working? Oh, it's just the ink isn't at the bottom of the cartridge. There we go. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I am already past Monday, so I know we had wraps. Thursday's curry. I'm trying to think. Wednesday I was going to do a roast dinner. Friday pulled pork. I'm sorry, vegetarians, but my daughter's children are very fussy eaters and they do eat meat and they eat almost no vegetables. We're hoping they'll grow out of that. And Tuesday, my mind's going blank. What did I decide? Saturday I'm out with my son going to Bath, so we'll be eating out. And Sunday I'll be at the spa, so I will leave, I think, salmon for my partner to cook for him and our son. Just Tuesday. This is why I have to write all my meals into my planner, because otherwise I can't remember what I've decided that I'm doing. Risotto. It's just come to me. That is going to be a lot of stirring in this weather. So that's my meal planning page done. Perfect. Just going to blot it a bit before I turn over. And last but not least is my focus of the week. Oh, and this card. Right, so the card that I picked was this card. I'm still using my Oracle of Echoes by Anna Turian because it's new and I love it. And Louise spotted that in this image, let me put it here, the lady is holding a heart in her hands. Did I spot that? I can't remember if I spotted that as well, or whether I just realised that because I read it in the guidebook. But it doesn't look, you can see that it's a heart once you know it's a heart. So the guidebook says that the figure looks the viewer in the eye and offers her heart in her hands. So I thought that was a really interesting metaphor for trust, because trust is to believe someone is good and honest and will not harm you. So if you're offering your heart, you're asking them not to hurt your feelings, I guess. And I was thinking about trust because this is quite an important issue for me, because as an abuse survivor, I find trust really difficult. Being distrustful of others is often an outcome of past trauma. So I was looking, as I always do, on the internet, which is a mine of information. How did we ever manage before the internet? When I did all my studies, my degrees and doctorate and so on, I don't recall having much in the way of the internet to help me. I used to go to the library and get articles and photocopy them. Piles and piles. I've probably got a tree of articles copied. So the internet is just a mine of information. And I found an article by somebody called Brené Brown, and I've sort of translated it into questions that I can ask myself to determine whether or not I can trust someone. So first question, do you respect my boundaries regarding what I will or won't permit in my life? I find it really difficult to establish boundaries. So for me to trust somebody, they really, really need to respect my boundaries. Totally agree with that one. Number 2, can I count on you to do what you say you will do? Like, if you're going to trust somebody, you need to know that if they say they'll do something, then they will actually do it. Now, I'm really sorry, all my happy mail friends, especially Suzanne, because I keep saying I'm going to send you things, and then it takes me ages and ages and ages, so you can't trust me, that's for sure. But although I do in the end, I will send the things that I've promised to send. And I will be writing, I have just written your letter at last, Suzanne, so I will try and get it in the post really soon. Do you mean what you say? Are you sincere? So that's the third question. So if somebody says they love you, do they mean it? Are they being sincere? If they say they admire some part of your behaviour, do they mean it? Are they being sincere? Question number 4, will you own up when you were wrong? In order for me to trust someone, I need them to be able to say, yeah, I was wrong about that, sorry, or yes, I did that, so that I feel they're not going to tell me lies. Because it's hard to trust somebody who tells you lies. And owning up to things that you do that is wrong, or are wrong, or depends how many wrong things you do, is really difficult, of course, because none of us like to think that we've done something wrong. Number 5, will you only share things I have told you if I give permission? Now that's a tricky one, isn't it? Because people gossip. It just seems to be a really common aspect of being human. And when we gossip, sometimes it's absolutely fine, because it depends what you mean by gossip, I suppose. But if you're just chatting and we want to know about each other and we want to chat about what's going on in our lives, but sometimes people tell you something that they don't want you to share, and so you shouldn't share very personal information if you haven't been given permission. And so, for example, on my channel, I ask my family members, is it okay if I use photographs of you? Is it okay if I talk about what we do together? And I would obviously not share anything that I thought they felt was very private. So only gossip if you've been told that it's okay to share something. And I often ask people, is it okay if I tell so-and-so that? Like, well, someone tells me they're expecting a baby. Oh, is that common knowledge? Can I, tell other people? Oh, sometimes they want to tell other people. And so on. Anyway, I'm chuntering. Are you non-judgmental? So I can only trust you if you're non-judgmental. I can't say that, can I? Non-judgmental. I'm not sure what it means. I'm not sure about that one, because I think I'd need to explore the concept of non-judgmental a little bit further, which I may well do in a different focus of the week. And do you have my best interests at heart? So I will trust you if you have my best interests at heart. So that's 7 conditions of trust. Any of you think of any more that you would feel that was additionally important for you to be able to trust someone? Because for me, because it's not something that I naturally do, I'm not naturally trusting because of my past trauma. Having questions like this for me to sit and think about and journal about, do I feel, does the person that I'm thinking about fulfill all of these sort of conditions? And so, yes, I should trust them. I need to remember that I can trust them. You know, it's really helpful for me. I don't know if that would have been helpful for any of you. Maybe, you never know. So that was last week's card. Oh, I've closed my book. And now I need to pick this week's card. So that was the decoration I did last week. I added my little card and I did my journaling. So this is the last bit of my video for any of you that are still here listening. We're nearly done and I want to pick my card for, oops, and I want to pick my card for this week. So I'm not going to put that one back until I've picked my new card. And next week I will change my deck. Can you trust me? Will I really do it? Am I sincere? Oh. I mean, you can certainly turn those questions around on yourself. Am I trustworthy? Do I feel these conditions? I mean, that's important too, isn't it? Okay, so let's see. What card do we get the last week from our Oracle of Echoes? Ooh, self-involved, this one says. A bit of a nudity alert on this one. So it says self-involved. And she's in a bubble. But there are people in the bubble with her. Oh, but there's some people out here. Just like hints of people. Perhaps those people are the other side of the bubble. What do you think of this card? Do give me some thoughts in the comments below, because I love reading your ideas because they're always different than mine. Right, let's decorate this page ready for thinking about this card. Okay, can I use any new washi tape? Let's hope so. So I have got some blue, nothing that bold. That's a really bold blue, isn't it? Got blue. I'm pretty sure I don't have any red. That's got red in it. I think that goes really well, actually. I might go with this one and not the blue, and because that looks cool with that, doesn't it? And then maybe a neutral colour. Oh no, I'm going to go for my, no, I mustn't use that one that I use all the time. Have I got another neutrally brown one? Oh yeah, I got this new one I got. Okay, so of course I've got a box of new washi and I'm going, oh, this is a new one. Of course it is. Oh, I'm chuntering. I don't know how any of you bear to listen to me. So let's put that really pretty washi tape there. And I'm going to put a little bit. Oh yeah, they look really nice together. I think that's upside down though. Is there a right way round on such an abstract pattern? I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? Oh, I like those. Oh, I've gone down in the bottom corner again. I sort of might default position when I'm not thinking about it. And that one. Ooh, I had my new dot stickers. I was laughing at myself for purchasing dot stickers when I could easily do my own dots. So I want to use some of those. And then I need a special sticker here. So let's have a look. I got a lot of freebies in my order from myzopaper.co.uk, which I think are in here. Oh, and I got my new frames. I haven't shown you those yet. Oh, can't decide, can't decide. Here we go. Oh, look at that blue one. I think that blue girl would look nice with that because it's the really dark blue, the same as that. And she's looking at her journal, so she's obviously focusing on herself there. So let's do that one. there. And now I can use some of my dots. So here we go. Ooh, blue ones. Definitely the blue ones, don't you agree? So I'm going to cut out, I'm going to use the whole strip of dots. Take off the backing. They are ribbons, aren't they? Yeah. So I need to get something to rub them on with. I'll just use the end of my ruler. And of course, when you've got ribbons, they look like you've painted it yourself on the page, which is just so cool. Oh, I really like those. I really, really like those. Oh, I'm so weird. Okay, so I will take my photograph there and add that, and I will be reflecting on the notion of being self-involved. And is that a positive or a negative thing? We will find out once I've thought about it. So thank you so much everybody for watching my video. I hope you found something to enjoy, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.